Oh God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
You broke my heart today.
On Valentine's Day, bro.
Bro, I cried today.
I'm here with Razor eating ice cream, consoling him all night.
I cried, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, fuck, dude. I got inspired by sitting here watching these guys, bro. Like, fucking my mystery, like, doing mystery boxes and mail haul. Dude, I was hurt, bro. Let's continue on, guys.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense.
God damn it, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
All right.
Fuck, dude.
I know it gets to you.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
Especially when those guys like Rob and DJ Links reached out to me and told me how much they were hurt and how they were not going to be sponsors and they're going to pull out. I'm hurt. That hurt, man. Yeah. You know what I do? I do need to grow some balls, bro. But you know what I mean? Maybe I do, man. Maybe I'm just, a big pussy, bro. You're right.
You're a pussy.
I'm a big emotional pussy, bro. You're right.
That's pussy, Razor.
Yeah, you might be right, bro.
Háblame. Vamos, hazlo. Dije que hables, demonios. Muy bien. Voy a obligarte a hacerlo.
A ver, hijo de la chingada, deja de estar viendo memes, pendejo.
A la verga, me vale verga, perro. Y cállate a la verga, hija de su puta madre, a la verga. La verga, vergazos con la verga.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Real fucking high on drugs.
Yo, I hope everybody's session tonight was as good as mine, because if your session was as good as mine, then tonight is going to be an excellent night. Welcome to another Saturday night here on Beyond Wednesdays, Modern Comic Mayhem. You guys know how it is. We talk about comics. This is just a shoot the shit session. This is us hanging out at the comic book store back in the day, shooting the shit about everything comics. We got F.O.C. that we're going to talk about tonight. We've got a really fucking kick-ass pickup that John has. He's going to go over tonight, which those are our mainstays here at Beyond Wednesdays. You know how that is. But, of course, we've got Comic Drama Alert tonight. And Comic Drama Alert tonight is pretty hefty. And it's probably going to take up a lot of our time. But I do want to give a big shout out to all the people in the live chat. Shout out to Lord Zero, Derek Neiman, Official Music Pub, Alex Lodemeister, Epic 411, everybody out there in the live chat that are hanging out tonight. I just want to say thank you again to all of you guys that hang out live with us, Brad Selden, and I want to give a big shout out to all of our mods and all of our longtime community members here. As you guys may have heard, the longtime community members here, we lost a good one last year, and we're just finding out about it, unfortunately, right now. Shout out to AOA, who was a longtime community member here on Tales from the Flip Side, Beyond Wednesdays, House of Stein, Nearing Nirvana. I mean, so many channels in the content creation world. It's just, it's pretty amazing. So we stopped hearing from him a while ago. Probably, I stopped hearing from him about a year ago. In December of 24, I reached out to him because we hadn't heard from him a couple months. We were trying to ask where he was, and I reached out to him, and he said he was doing okay. He was just fighting some minor medical issues. Well, we didn't hear from him since then, and shout out to his brother, Muhammad, and I believe that's your name. He reached out to me on IG with a really nice message saying, "Hey, I know that my brother was a big fan of your guys' show, and he was a moderator. He talked about you guys a lot, and I just want to let you know he passed away on March 25th or March 2025. So unfortunately, he's been gone a while, but we still get to at least, give him our thanks for being part of this community. I thought this was really cool. This is something that I'm not going to play the music, but this is something that his brother did for him. Here we go. Check this out. So he made like a nice little part of his man cave with all his comics and stuff, in admiration of his brother. He gave him this Captain America shield back in the day, and he now has that Captain America shield mounted up in a nice little area of his man cave, which is super cool. So much love and respect to AOA. And, just so you guys know, if you're part of, a community, it's more than just being in a live chat or jumping on a panel every once in a while. It means a lot. So, shout out to all you guys that are part of this community, and we appreciate you all. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. The one other thing I wanted to mention was I wasn't aware that AOA was a military veteran, and I believe he was a vet from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And so shout out to him for his service. And also, it was a very, very touching thing. It was very hard to hear that, because I did same as you. I was wondering what happened to him. I used to see him in everybody's, as he was always a moderator in somebody's stream. And I did remember saying a couple of times, where the hell is AOA? I'm not seeing him show up. And it really hurts to hear that he passed. So, that's quite some time. And but that was a very touching thing his brother did for him. So if anybody wants to check out what his brother did for him, watch the video and the music. It's hard to watch because the guy was a really, really good person, and that shield is so fitting that he was a Marine and a combat veteran. That was the last birthday gift his brother gave him. So until he honored him by hanging that on the wall and putting a nice setup around it, it's really beautiful. So
yeah, link is in the live chat. So good
I
shit.
can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's a bummer. We're getting old, Billy. We're getting old, brother. So
yes,
we got
You're still a young.
we got to make the time we have important, man. Spend it with the people that we enjoy and that we like to be around, right? Hence is why we do this every week. Same thing that AOA did. All of us, we love to jump on these live shows and hang out with everybody and shoot the shit. And it's good to be here with you guys tonight. Happy New Year to you guys too.
Yay.
Fuck, man. 2026 is starting off
Fingers
with a bang.
crossed. Yeah, let's start off with a war.
Yeah, right. Let's start off with a war.
What
Yeah.
just happened last night? What the
Oh
hell?
my god, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's all right.
we'll see. We'll hopefully keep our minds off of it in the best part of the way of just talking shit about the comic community tonight. So, no offense, no offense. All right, bro. F.O.C. has been crazy the last. I
The
mean,
monster.
yeah, right. Holy shit, dude.
Dude, they didn't give us a break at all. The 2 weeks there was a total of like 6 to 10 comics for the last 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, well, you had to expect it. The monster hit, but it's the beginning of a new year, guys. And
yeah, all this absolute
there's
stuff is
good
just
stuff too. There's some good stuff this weekend.
the absolute stuff is on fire all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
what are your sales on the absolute stuff? What do you sell the most of? Is it Absolute Batman?
Absolute Batman's number one.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, they cleaned out my LCS. I noticed the box that used to be in back issues. There's like a long box they had with these little dividers that said Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Power, all that stuff. That fucking box is gutted. They went in there and snatched up everything. And I noticed that even the 4th and 5th prints are starting to get very light. So it's definitely on fire and probably the best new seller as far as new books go, at least in my LCS.
Oh, look, I love this cover. Dude. I fucking love this cover, dude.
Yeah, that's great. Is that a Department of Truth or something, or
Artillery?
No, Artillery.
Oh, okay. It looks like it should be a Department of Truth cover.
It's a nice little AI attack on AI through the comics world, which is kind of interesting. I remember when this came out. So AI being such a big hot button topic in the comic world, let's write a comic about it. It's pretty smart. I haven't checked it out yet though. That's a dope cover. Let's see here.
There's some good Wolverine stuff this weekend too. I'm kind of excited about.
Billy, have you been reading the Age of the Revelation stuff?
I gotta be honest with you. I just had a conversation last night with someone that was a big X-Men fan. And, growing up, I was a big X-Men fan before the Jim Lee era. Well, maybe Jim Lee but more like the Claremont run,
Yeah.
And we had a conversation about X-Men and just how we're sick of it. Like, it's just, they need like Schneider or one of they need someone to come in and just.
Well, we thought that was the situation with Hickman, and he fucked it all up, bro.
Yeah, it was okay at first, but like I just can't get into it. There's too much going on. When there's too much going on in a book, there's too many characters at one time.
Yes.
It just doesn't work. That Conan cover is sick, dude.
Oh yeah. Fantastic. Zafino. We talked about this and when it was solicited the other week.
Part of the problem with that book though is the paper's horrible, dude.
Well, it's but here's what the funny thing. This series is supposedly one of the best series in comics. I never got into it.
Good. It's good, but I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for 9/8, good luck. It's one of those books.
Here's one of my books of the week. The Simcoe sticker collage cover for Craniacs. Just get all the Craniacs.
They're fun covers.
They are, dude. Shout out to Joe Simcoe, one of the OG Garbage Pail Kid artists. This is his series. There was a really good monkey mouth cover to this, but I love those sticker covers. All Joe Simcoe covers this week. It looks like. Was there a 1-in-25? Was there a ratio to this?
I can't remember. Probably. I mean, I'm sure I'll look it up later. But
yeah. Okay.
They have some good covers for that Batman Deadpool reprinting.
DC Marvel Batman Deadpool, the one shot.
That's nice.
Second print.
Keep a pin in this, okay? Just remember this. This. All right. Let's see here. What else were we talking about? We were just talking about something else, and Bjorn Barons. Look at that Bjorn Barons detective.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's sick too.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that guy is so super talented, man.
And he's starting to get away from the green. He always used to do the
Yes.
army green, and it's really starting to be like, wow. Either way, it was awesome. But
Aerotech, it's gonna have
dude,
a
though,
color.
you know, I'll tell you what, Aerotech is a big seller at my store, dude, because the covers are so fun.
Yep.
They're not doing what was the ratio they did before
Yeah,
on
they're
number
not
one?
doing the
What
ratio
was that, a
anymore.
1 in 5 or something, or one?
Yeah, I bought it. I'd tell everyone it's going to be super hot. No one believe me.
Yeah, I was asking my LCS about if they're doing any more 1 in 5. She goes, no, they have nothing slated beyond 2 or 3 that she's
Hey,
aware of. I'm like,
right, go back up to FF.
Dude, this is
that
creepy.
middle, that's going to be a foil. It's going to be sick, dude.
Is it spot foil?
It's a foil. I don't know, but I'm
Bro,
sure
that
it'll
is
be.
so creepy, dude. Oh my god.
It'll be a great one.
I don't think Marvel does spot foils.
They should. Let me tell you
No,
something.
but their foils are nice though.
Spot foil is where it's at. I like this one too.
That A is good too. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Feral is fucking continuing just to be really good. Feral is a fucked up dark book. It really is, and it's one of the best comics of the year, I think. And it's at issue 20, dude. That's crazy. I mean, that means a lot.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That just shows us that time is just.
Yep.
Dude, last year flew.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
And for me, it was literally horrible every day, dude. But it still flew.
That's why it probably flew, man.
Dude, the G.I. Joe B and C covers, the Kendrick Lim is sick.
Yeah, this one, Chameleons. This is Chameleon. She's a fucking badass. That's Baroness's sister, half sister.
Dude, Lim is in my top 5 for sure.
This is top 5 series of the year for me right here, G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be a what's his name is that guy, first appearance
Roadblock.
in the Energon.
That's dope, dude. Hell yeah.
Dude, Ben Olive has been crushing those headpieces.
Yeah, he has. I just don't want, dude. I love this. Look at this. They did a Hammer Files number 49 and they did a new cover.
First Mentor.
Oh my god, bro.
Love that cover.
Holy shit, Nate. Where'd Nate go?
It brings you back, doesn't it?
Where'd Nate go? He was in here for a second and he bounced out. I know, bro. I want to talk to him about this. Holy shit. He'd geek out over this.
They should have made it like a cool foil. That'd be sweet.
I agree. That thing is fucking awesome.
I like that they're doing fax editions of the first appearances, because that's what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hero files.
What the fuck is wrong with my phone, dude? My phone's doing that thing. I hate this, dude. Where it says accidental touch protection. You guys know what that is? It's like, what the fuck? You
got some jizz on your finger and it won't read?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. I gotta talk to Nate.
Like trying to cover up the evidence, but you forgot to wipe your hand off. Just joking.
All right, I just had to send Nate a message. All right. Yeah, dude, fucking G.I. Joe is amazing, bro. Absolutely amazing. This is regular Green Lantern. Harley and Ivy has a bunch of good covers.
There's so many Harley books this weekend.
Yeah.
It's not even fun.
The Nakayama.
But like I was saying, dude,
ooh, this Inhuck Lee.
Dude, there's some good Wolverine stuff this weekend, dude. They don't mess up Wolverine, which is good.
Yeah.
Wolverine's decent.
Dude, Ben Caldwell. Ooh, that freaking Chad Harden one too.
I know, dude.
Look
They're
at
all
that.
butter.
Oh man, Ben Caldwell's doing great. This is fucking beautiful.
I love it too.
Same with this one.
Some jizz fingers in the set. Look, but like even the Linsner's good too. I mean,
Linsner's
they're all
always
butter.
good. Yeah, look at how good Linsner draws Elvira.
He does, dude. That's a kick-ass Harley too, bro.
Fucking A, bro.
He's. You know what, dude? I'm done. I'm gonna get him for Speechless, dude. I had many people. I've had multiple artists tell me not to work with him. like big artists. And I'm like, why? And like, he's a dick. And I'm like, dude, I just kept putting it off. But dude, no, I gotta be judged for myself. I gotta learn by.
Yes,
I gotta find
100%,
out myself.
100%. Yep.
He could be a dick, but dude, he's amazing.
He-Man Masters Universe number 4. This is the Freddie Williams cover, I guess, right? Look how badass that is. This is an ongoing now, right? They turned it into an ongoing.
Oh, dude, I have to show you something.
Look how badass that He-Man is.
My penis. No, hang on. Oh, I can't show. Oh, yeah, I can't show you. I just cleaned the carpets, but I got my special carpet shoes on. I got to show you something.
Crack me up, Billy.
Dude, I finally got the original here at the house.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You gotta big me.
Oh my gosh, bro. Original Lucio Perillo right there, you guys.
Unbelievable.
Oil painting, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah. And there's an announcement coming later this month. So get ready, dude.
Can you give us a hint on what the announcement could be?
I'll give you a hint. A 2-year project. That's the hint.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Alex says, I'm glad Billy didn't show his penis. We all are, bro. We all are.
I don't have enough room on the screen.
Yeah. Justice League Unlimited Punk cover. It's okay. It's not as good as the other Punk covers.
There's some other good Unlimited covers, though.
Yeah. They're all decent. Let's see here. What else do we got in here? Oh, here's the Logan stuff. Black, White, and Blood.
I love that cover, eh?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Magic and Colossus, Scotty Young. I like that one. I like that Lobos variant. It's good. Age of Revelation sucks, you guys. I'm very disappointed.
That's true, Derek. That's true.
I'm so disappointed in Age of Revelation, you guys. I'm really disappointed. But I do love this. Planet of the Apes Fantastic Four homage. Look how good
I
that
love
is.
that cover. I love that cover too.
Wow. That's cool.
Bro.
Fun.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. This shit's dope.
I didn't even know that existed.
Savage Dragon, 7 Years Darkness. It's a really good Knights of Frankenstein cover. Sherlock Holmes. It always have good covers. Haven't checked out the series yet. Skinbreaker number 5. Skinbreaker's fucking amazing. One of the best books of the year so far. Love this Red Sonja cover. Sonja Reborn number 5. Sejic. That's amazing. Spawn Brett Booth is always good. Carl Kerschel cover there. Haven't heard that name in a while.
Sick.
Yeah. Always good Ghost Rider covers and Spirits of Violence. Haven't checked out.
I'm
the
not sure,
series.
but that might be a finale.
This is a good cover right here by DK Ruan. I just love Storm, and that is a fucking.
Oh, I thought it was Dyke.
Well, it spells your American language, your limited English language teaches you that.
My ignorance. Yeah.
Look how beautiful that Storm is, bro.
That's good.
Damn.
That's a cool place to get a signature in the hair.
Yeah.
That way it's like with like a
even a sketch. You get
like a blue.
A little remark.
Yeah.
That might be one of the best covers of 2026 already, you guys.
Okay. It's good. It's good, but let's
I'm not even joking, dude. I just love Storm. She's my favorite X-Men, by the way.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep. And look how good
fuck
this
Wolverine,
Lobos.
I guess.
Look at this Lobos cover. Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on with the images for the Lobos. They're like dyed down. They need to butter them. Like it won't look like that, I don't think. But
damn, that's a good.
Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, beautiful.
Like it's like light colored, like it's not done or something.
I don't know, man, but that is a good cover. It does look a little washed.
Yeah, but the other one we looked at earlier had that same feel to it.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Holy shit, is that good? Storm,
might not
Earth's
be done
Mightiest
yet.
Mutant #1. This is the Lobos variant. There's going to be a ton of them. Just like, oh,
That
look how
might
good
be a
this
book
one
to
is.
pick up too.
All of these are beautiful. Damn, that's a gorgeous cover. Holy shit. Who
That
is
could
that?
be a minor key. Just, I mean, I know the Colossus one is just more covered by Magic Colossus, but this Storm might have a little key in it. So,
Bro, look how beautiful that is. Who is this cover artist?
is that Chichetta? I don't know.
Holy God, that is gorgeous. Chat, let me know who that cover artist is. That's fucking beautiful. All of these are good. Even this one, Cosmic Invasion. What is this? Who is that? That's gorgeous. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
they're doing these Cosmic Invasion covers, which are kind of fun.
Anything that Q has put out recently has almost always been good as long as they don't have 18 packs or their 12 packs have 12 packs on 12 packs.
Dude, the fucking Wonder Woman. I mean,
Batman, yeah.
Dude, I was telling everybody that cover's sick, but I had no idea. And it was the bestseller that weekend for me, pre-sale.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
These are the covers
book,
I was
right?
talking about. The D and the E. I love that E, dude.
This one right here?
No, E.
E.
Oh, right here.
The Focillo.
Wow,
I love
that's
that.
very manga-esque.
That's really cool.
That is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
manga-esque. I
so
like
much
that.
fun.
Very absolute Batman-esque, right? What is this?
I
Superman
could
number
see that
34.
cover. Maybe that cover might increase in value. You never know.
I totally agree, bro. I totally agree on that. That'll be a
Cool,
hot
dude.
cover.
He's like hulked out. And
That
that D is good
Olivetti is
too.
interesting too.
Yeah.
So is the
The
F.
anime style. Sick.
I love Dave Johnson. He always makes covers look like propaganda posters. All of Dave Johnson's covers look like propaganda posters, like from Soviet era. Maybe I just feel that way because he did all the Superman Soviet.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
But all right, let's continue. Turtles. Listen, I heard Turtles was really good this year, which makes me feel good. And it makes me also, I think I've told you guys that I've talked about doing some variants through Dynamite or I mean through Dynamic Forces, and I would love to do a Turtles variant through Dynamic Forces.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You and I had a conversation about this earlier or the other day, but how do you do a cover for Dynamic Forces? Because Dynamic Forces is all old books that are signed with the authenticity.
No,
So what do
Dynamic
you mean?
Forces you can basically do. Dynamic Forces can do any cover they want because they're a retailer. Like that's the retailer. Dynamic Forces is a retailer, so they can do anything. They've always been a retailer. They were the original retailer exclusive variant company. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but there was always a COA with it, and there was always. I mean,
Yeah, they
I
put
remember
that in
back
there.
in the day,
Yeah,
limited to 10,000. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but I thought that was a connection with Dynamite. I thought that
It
Nick
is. It's
was
owned
part
by
of that.
it's Nick. Yeah, Nick created that company as well. So that's that's part of
So you
Nick's
can do a new cover that's not because, for
Dynamite
instance,
can or Dynamic Forces can do a new cover. I can't, but because I'm working on something with Dynamic Forces to do. I'm able to utilize them to like, my plan. I'll just throw it out there. Monkey Mouth, if you're out there, bro, this is for you. I want to do. Actually, let me do this. Monkey Mouth, if you're out there, bro, this is for you. I'm putting it out into ether. I would like to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles variant with you, and I would like to do it through Dynamic Forces through my new imprint through Dynamic Forces Beyond Wednesday's Curated. So Monkey Mouth, Nicholas, if you're out there, brother, and you hear this, let's talk. I'm gonna reach out to you anyway. So that's the plan. But yeah, bro, that's what I want to do, man. I would love to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles variant with Monkey Mouth. Look at this Perillo. Holy cow, dude. Speaking of Dynamite,
you know how many covers he does, dude? It's like
I can't believe it. He's up there with Mark as like doing the most amount of covers. I know,
but
which
dude,
is crazy.
He literally paints everything, bro.
Yeah.
He'll like paint it quick, and then he takes a picture, and then he does some digital work.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But like, of course, he sells everything. So I mean, not to they're doing well. Him and Carla do well because they know how to work the system, and they're not managed by a company.
Yes.
That's like the one thing that drives me. I'm not against that, right? Like reps, but like
Felix
if
Art
you were
or
artist, why
and
would
artist
you?
reps. Yeah.
Oh, no, go back up to the Tim Seeley B. There she blows.
This one right
Next
here?
one.
Next one,
No.
this one?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's beautiful.
That's sick.
That's Tim. Who's Paolo Seeley? Who's that? Is that his daughter?
Maybe. Reminds me of like Latte or something.
Yeah. It might be his girlfriend or his wife. I don't know. I apologize.
That D's cool too.
So yeah. Here he is. There he is. Bro, did you see that that Serpentor cover, bro?
I did not.
Oh my god, dude. I gotta break. I gotta stop all economicsandcomics.com programming and jump over to
Billy, can I bring you something? Can I get you like a nice cup of warm milk and some cookies? You look very comfortable in there. Nice cushy blanket.
You know what, dude? I have busted my ass for 3 weeks straight, even during break, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna relax with these guys tonight. If
You need
could-
one of those pregnancy pillows or something like that. I mean,
I need cookies, bro.
Oh, dude, Christmas cookies.
And
We'll
by
get
the
some
way,
Tips treats
I
dropped
do
off.
accept AOKs. People forgot. No one's ever sends me shit anymore.
Send Billy an AOK, you guys. He deserves it.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
send you an IOU. How about that?
I'm asking, yeah, you bet.
That's as good as cash.
You know what would be cool, Nate? Like a cool GI Joe character if you had extras. I don't want.
Billy,
don't
I
know.
got you, brother.
You mean like a
Who's
figure?
your favorite? Hey, Billy, who's your
Yeah.
favorite GI Joe character?
Yeah,
dude, that is so tough. You're probably looking at him right now on that picture. But
Serpentor?
yeah, or like Zartan or
Zartan?
I mean the typical Snake Eyes, but I don't want to go there.
We got
probably
you, bro.
Serpentor, oh Cobra too, depending on which Cobra we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's hard. I like the villains, right?
Did you see this, Nate?
I mean, that's a great line. No, who actually? What
Chris
cover? I mean,
Mooneyham. This is Chris Mooneyham. This is for
Oh, is it?
you know how they're doing the Hamophile books and they're reprinting the
Mhm.
originals and they're doing some like director's notes by Larry Hama. First appearance of Serpentor, GI Joe number 49, and this is the variant cover
Love the
by Chris
cover.
Mooneyham. Oh my god, bro!
Is Mooneyham the one who? Remember on GI Joe 300 when it was the last issue and they had all the. Or was that Jamie Sullivan who drew all the individual
Sullivan.
characters on there? Jamie Sullivan.
No, that might have been.
Or it was Hama or
I can't
Hama?
remember. I'm
Alright.
too
No,
stoned to remember.
No, because on that 300 they literally put like every character.
Yeah, I
Was it
sold a
Scott
couple of
Koblish?
them.
Was it Koblish? No, it
I
wasn't.
think
Koblish.
it was Sullivan because you can actually buy if
Sullivan.
you go on eBay. There are some of those individual characters or
Sullivan.
the art for the individuals that are on eBay. For
Sullivan's
you
a
got
great
200s,
G.I.
like
Joe
rock and
artist.
roll. Yeah, but Mooneyham, that's a good one. That's really good.
All right, here we go. Hey, have you been reading that Turtles Shredder series at all, Billy?
I haven't picked that up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nate? No, Nate.
Sorry.
Have you been anybody?
Been meaning to pick it up.
I feel bad, but no, but the covers are sick.
It looks good. It looks good. I was doing a deep dive into it the other day, and I actually am kind of interested. I'm gonna go check it out.
I think the last Shredder series I read was Shredder in Hell, but that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah. Ultimate Endgame. What do you guys think about the Ultimate Universe? What a waste. What a complete waste. Marvel is so disconnected. It's unreal. I mean, Nate, I don't know. You might be the only other one that might have been reading the Age of Revelation stuff. Have you been reading the Age of Revelation stuff? Oh my god,
tell you,
Nate,
I really
don't. It's
have-
terrible. It'll piss you off. It's like Game of Thrones.
Well, that's different than Ultimates, though. Let's make sure that we have a difference. The
Anyways,
Ultimates isn't so bad.
Yeah, but
But
Ultimates
the only
is ending.
Ultimate I've liked is Spider-Man. I mean, the other ones have been pretty
Yeah,
bad.
the other ones are garbage, and they're ending it. And they said, "Oh, we never said that it was going to end after 2 years." No, or we always said it was going to end after 2 years. No, you said that the maker was away in this universe for 2 years. You didn't say the universe was going to end. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Ultimate Wolverine was actually pretty good too.
It just shows you just how different. I mean, because Absolute for DC has been fantastic, and
Well, yeah,
the Ultimates for Marvel's been a complete
The
mess.
game was Absolute versus Ultimate, and Absolute absolutely destroyed them.
That's a dope Gambit cover, dude. I can't
You
believe
know?
nobody's ever thought about doing this with Gambit, doing the card.
I've never
club,
thought about that. That's a
spade.
great
Yeah.
idea.
Isn't that the Ace of Spades or?
Yeah, that's the Ace of Spades. But what I'm saying is, like, nobody's ever put the card logos on them. You know, the spade,
Yeah,
the
it's
club.
it's a cool shirt. I want that shirt.
Fucking A, bro. That's dope. Hell's Kitchen variant by Ario and Endito.
There's a bunch of those this week too.
I like the.
I think they're
robe.
probably promoting the Daredevil coming out next week, which, by the way, has a blind bag, which is scaring the shit out of me. And I'm sure
we're gonna get into that. Yes, drama alert next. That's coming up next. That's coming up next.
That's why I came on to tell you what I did.
Okay, good.
That's why.
Void Rivals, Ben Oliver, great cover. He always kills those.
You know who that looks like?
Who?
The second Blade Runner movie, Jared Leto.
Oh yes, totally, bro.
I swear to God, that's what it is.
Totally, I agree. Yeah,
he's blind too.
Yeah,
or he looks blind.
Wolverine. That's a dope cover right there,
dude. So this Weapons of Armageddon coming. This might be a good book, but this will be a good one. But this next one,
oh my God,
I have
look at these.
I have a really good feeling about that.
Ocean.
And look, I think that Chip Zdarsky's writing it. I think, dude.
Oh, that's got to be a winner then.
Look at this cover.
It's like there's going to be a first full appearance. Yeah, Chip Zdarsky's
writing.
There's going to be a first full appearance in there. There's going to be about the Weapon H program. There's going to, dude, I'm telling you, that's a book you got to buy this weekend. At least the cover A, you know.
Yeah. Put this on your FOC list, you guys. Add it to your FOC. Go to Billy's, economicsand.com.
Or wherever.
.com or wherever. The Youngblood. I saw a really interesting Jimmy J Youngblood variant this week on House of Stein. And I went and maybe do a deep dive in a rabbit hole with the Jimmy J arcade variants that he did. There's some really good ones, you guys. So, anyways, Youngblood, second printing of number 2, third printing of number 1. You got the number 3. Look at that. That Fraga. Whoa. Dan Fraga. Is that Dan Fraga? Don Fraga.
Don.
Is it Don Fraga or Dan Fraga? It's Fraga Boom. That's Dan Fraga, you guys. You messed up his name. Fix his fucking name, Billy, because he deserves it.
I didn't do it. Copy
Somebody
and paste,
did.
brother.
No, I'm just giving you
Maybe
shit.
it's
Dan Fraga really fucking crashed out this year. Rest in peace to Dan Fraga in the Minecraft way. He crashed out hard, like the biggest crash test dummy. Not on the level as Razor Comics, but pretty close. Dan Fraga crashed out this year.
Ooh,
but it's really good to see him do a cover, because I haven't seen him do a cover on a major book in a long time, and that's actually a really good cover. Fraga Boom.
Hey, not to jump, change course. I just wanted to ask.
That's
one
all the new
question.
books right there. Perfect timing, bro.
Just a yes and no, really. Earlier in your intro, you were doing those. Razor was crying or something. So I'm just curious, is that recent?
Yeah, bro. He's cried on 4 different. Well, actually, you know what, you guys?
I was about to say it's happened more than once.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get into Drama Alert.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comfortable drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the
But let's get down to business.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drama Alert. We didn't even get to finish FOC, but we're into Drama Alert. I'm gonna do. Hey, Alex, are you gonna be with us long term, brother? If let me know if you're gonna be with us long term in the live chat. So because Drama Alert could be long tonight, but if not, if Alex is gonna be with us long term, I'm gonna might change depending on what's going on with him. We'll change it up. But dude, this freaking blind bag. Okay, good, Alex. Thank you, brother. So this blind bag stuff is absolutely crazy. What's going on right now? The blind bag craziness continues. 2025 was the year of the blind bag. 2026 is the year of, like, is the comic industry going to get behind the blind bag? That's my opinion. And the reason I say that is because we have to make sure moving forward with blind bags that there's quality there. And I don't just mean quality of the blind bag contents. I mean quality of how you're putting the blind bag together, how you're fulfilling it, all that stuff. That's very important for this cash cow, for this golden goose to continue in the comic book industry, because there have been some crazy moments with this Ultimate Endgame Blind Bag over the past couple weeks. Of course, we've been talking about it. We talked about it in our last Drama Alert. The contents of said blind bags, for the most part, have been really bad. I want to share with you guys a recent video that I got from our boy Jesse Criscione from Jesse James Comics. He got his blind bags in, and this is a video of him opening up the first blind bag. I love how you can hear Star Wars playing in the background, because it's always playing in the background of Jesse's. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Look at how fucking bad that is. Billy, you opened them too. Is this what you saw for the most part?
Literally everything. So
say that again, Billy. How many did you get in when you opened them? Sorry, I had it muted. Go ahead, say it again.
And Mike, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
So each book had at least one or anywhere 1 to 4 spine ticks. It just depends on what the book is and if you can even see it. The worst part is you don't even really see it unless you really look, except for the black covers, right, or the foils. But it's all there, and it's the whole print run. I think I opened 50, and I had 2 that didn't have anything. I was amazed, and they were just normal covers, But I talked to Penguin 4 times, and I just wanted to tell you what happened with me in my store. I talked to Penguin 4 times because I was so pissed off. I didn't want to give my customers this product. And they back and forth with Marvel. The problem is the 2 holidays are in the middle of the week, right? So long story short, I got the final say from them basically saying that they're not reprinting this. Most of the reason I would think is because the original art in there. And I said, well, I have to make a decision. So, yesterday, all day, I was on the phone. I called every single customer, dude, that bought one for me. And amazingly enough, out of like 70 orders, 5 people wanted refunds.
Wow.
I was shocked.
That's because of your customer service, Billy. I'll be right back.
Well, okay, but at the same time, it's like, I think it's also because everyone's hunting the original art, of course. But so that saved me in a way. I'm just glad that people said I want it anyway. Go ahead and send it, because to refund that many people, and I held it for 2 weeks. I held them for 2 weeks, but finally got through to everybody. Everyone was really nice. I had a lot of conversations. That I personally called them was nice, and I got them all shipped out today. So I was pretty happy about getting that out of the way. But it scares me because they better be figuring out what's wrong with the packing process of the blind bag, because Daredevil's next.
Yep.
And it's Daredevil #1, right? So like,
have there been issues with the custom sketches? Because I looked at a couple on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the ones I saw on eBay, and there weren't many. Like I saw like 2 Todd Knox, and they looked clean. But I just assumed that with all the issues that all the other books we're seeing, there's got to be issues.
It's just an angle, bro. So they make sure that you can't, like, literally on Whatnot for the last 2 weeks we've been watching. people will sell it, right? And they'll hold it and then they'll move it fast.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. But you could literally, I could hold one up to you right now and you wouldn't see it. And then all I have to do is have a little bit of angle, a little bit of lighting, and then it pops up. Especially for the sketches, because I pulled some blanks as well, and they look totally fine, right? But then when you angle a little bit, you can see they all have dings. And I just think the whole thing is ridiculous, and Marvel should have. It's just, I think it's timing. Like, say it happened in November, they might have said, okay, let's do a reprint. It's possible. But because it was released on December 31st, everyone received it the day before Christmas, right? The Penguin was shut down. It's not Penguin's fault. And then there's a Friday and everyone lights them up. Then we go into the weekend. Then New Year's Eve comes, right? And they're on pause again because they have in the middle of a break, day off at Penguin. Marvel's probably, everyone there's probably off for 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just the timing of it, I think, that ruined it.
The one thing I would say is that with Marvel, you know, it's not like this is the first time they've ever had bag comics, so it shouldn't even be an issue. I mean, it's just a blind bag. You don't know what you're going to get.
Well,
but I mean, you go back to 1990 when they were doing Spider-Man, X-Force, then the Ultimates. I mean, they've had bagged comics for a long time.
But not like this. These are like the weird, oversized bullshit bags. I mean, yeah, it's pretty and fun, but I would rather have a Mark Spears bag, Polly, the actual
a Whatnot bag. The Whatnot bags come out great. I'm surprised. That's my biggest surprise, Billy, is that Marvel has been working basically on a beta testing of blind bags since the beginning of this, back when X-Men 97 hit. You know, and they let Whatnot basically do all the beta testing on how to create a blind bag or how to create a pack, a comic pack, I should say. And Whatnot went through all the trials and tribulations. And when they got to their third iteration of their comic packs, they were great. They were in these cases. They would do 6-case boxes.
Themselves?
They were working hand in hand with Marvel. I was always told from Whatnot and from everything else that they were working hand in hand with Marvel. And I always said that part of the long-term project for them was to put these in brick and mortar stores as Marvel doing packs. And this shows me that I was completely wrong, Billy, and that they were wasting that opportunity completely. They didn't utilize that information and all that data on how Whatnot created the bags, did it where they were damage-free for the most part. The last ones I got were damaged, but, you know, I don't think that was on a major level because we didn't hear about it on a major level.
But why don't they use the Spears types? I mean, didn't they have the Ultimate Spider-Mans?
Different printer, which is interesting, bro. Different printer, completely different printer.
I just don't understand, dude, like how they could fuck up that bad. It's the
Billy,
whole print.
Dude, I want to show you something. Hold on here. I want to show you something that kind of blew me away. We talked about this on the industry show the other week. Dennis kind of brought it up during the show, and it kind of threw me for a loop, to be honest. But it has blown up into a major thing. This was, if you remember correctly, there was 2 big time retailers that we all know. Billy, you have a past relationship with them too, and we all know these 2 retailers, Sean Big Clutch Kirkham and Sean Comics Elite Hudachko, that put out posts and they put out posts showing them opening blind bags.
Which ones?
The Ultimate Endgame ones.
Uh-huh.
And showing all the damages. And Big Clutch Kirkham, Sean Kirkham, was the first one to put out a post, and it got a ton of views. He did a really good job posting it. And then, of course, Sean Hudachko put out one. Mm-hmm. Well, this is in a retailers only group. where another retailer, and I don't want to bring up the retailer's name. I'm going to do my best to avoid the retailer's name because I don't think it's necessarily about him. It's just about, and you'll see what I'm getting at here in a second. He put out a post saying, unless I hear different here, my plan is to open 50 of my 1,000 blind bags and report damages based on that sampling. I'm kind of more angry at the fake shops like Sean Kirkham and Comics Elite scaring the entire online buying customer base into avoiding them. And
I don't understand that.
Let me break it down for you. This retailer is basically saying that he is mad at both of the Seans, Big Clutch and Sean Hudachko, for putting out videos showing these damages because it's going to cause people not to buy them. That is how I take this. And I want to say, again, this is no hate on the retailer itself, but it's the hate on the practice. Why would you be angry at retailers letting their patrons know that there could be some damages in these?
Well, I don't understand. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. You're on your aspect. I don't know if he's a whatnot seller or whatever, but like, depending, because they were all doing that and trying to hide it. But like, that's the first thing I did. I did a sample.
You did it.
I saw Sean's video, Sean Kirkham's, and then I called Sean I messaged him. I said, let me check my boxes, because initially it was a thought that it was a packing issue, because he was one of the first to get it. So I got it the next day. I took pictures. I told him, yeah, all of mine's damaged too, but it was packed right. It wasn't packed like his. And then I called some local stores and verified that the whole thing, it wasn't packing, it was the whole bags. The bags were damaged from the printer.
Yes.
And so I immediately in my video, the 2 videos I make, said, look, they're damaged. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait to talk to Penguin. I made sure all my customers knew that I wasn't going to ship them until I found out what they were going to do. And it took 10 days. And what's funny is the whole world knows that they're damaged and they still want them. They're still buying them. So if these 2 guys, the Seans, let their customers know, that's what they should have done. That's a good story.
Yep. This is also the difference between us and the card world, because the card world, they would still try and push things on you. At least with the comics, the transparency's there. They're doing the right thing, where you're always going to have a couple of guys who are going to try and, they're more worried about the money than they are, hey, let's get Marvel to do the right thing or figure it out.
Now, and you also have
they're
to
in the
look
right
this way, like Sean Kirkham, he buys them to do them live, right? Live on the opening.
Live sales, yeah.
Comics Elite, I think, pre-ordering for customers, or a mix of both.
Yep.
Probably a mix of both.
Live and whatever. I think he's pre-selling again. Anyway, like, there are differences. Like Sean Kirk, he has to eat it if he doesn't want to sell it, whereas Comics Elite probably has some pre-orders, right?
But still, they wouldn't send those to their people. I mean,
that's right, without contacting them or whatever. But like, but what I'm saying is, like, it really sucks because we get them at 50% or whatever, and we charge the retail amount. We have to do all those refunds. It's a shitload of money, dude.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the hundreds.
Well, I thought it was very interesting because this is something that Sean had put out, and I'm not putting any of the other names on blast, but the original retailer that put out this complaint, said what he said. I'm kind of more angry at fake shops like Sean Kirkham and Comics Elite. Why would you call them fake shops? What does that mean? That's my first question. What does fake shop means? Because they're only online only, or they're not necessarily brick and mortar stores. Listen, buddy, this is the new world of retailers. Like,
I don't majority. Understand.
Yeah, what does fake shops mean? And then another retailer, I'm assuming retailer in this group, because from what I heard, it's a retailer only secret group. Another retailer says, yeah, good intentions, I have to hope, from them really backfired across the community. so that's my first part. He's got this other retailer saying it's backfired across the community. So that makes me think that other retailers feel like it was wrong for retailers to let their patrons know that these could be damaged. If that's the case, that we have a really fucked up mindset in the retailer world. You are ready to sell damaged product. That's a really fucked up mindset that we need to get away from. Second,
It sounds to me. Oh, sorry. It sounds to me like this. Whoever the first retailer is a Whatnot or eBay seller, and they wanted to sell early, and the message got out that it was damaged, and like maybe that person, I don't know who it is, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that person's like, "Oh, you're messing my business because I can't sell these and screw people over."
Totally,
Now that everyone
totally,
knows,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't
totally.
know though who you're talking about.
He continues. Retailer Y, the other retailer, talking to this, responds, especially coming from the folks who started championing the quote "don't open blind bags early" argument against other eBay and whatnot sellers. So they're trying to stand on a soapbox of, "Hey, I thought you weren't supposed to open these early." Listen, my friends, if the word around town is that they're all damaged and you're a retailer that's sitting on 500 packs, it's okay to open 10 packs and
Dude,
see if
it's
they're
called
damaged.
quality control.
You got it.
It's quality
Exactly.
control.
They're also not being sold on a live stream. They're just opening them to see if they're.
As a retailer, we're allowed to do whatever the fuck we want with the book as long as we're not, like you said, publicly showing it or selling it early.
Plus, IDW said it was okay to, or not IDW, but Penguin Random House came out and said it's okay to show these early.
Yeah, they said just make sure they don't get in customers' hands before street.
Yeah, so like, it's I don't care what it is. If it's even if it's not a bag, dude, we get to see this shit a week before everyone else.
Yeah.
So I'll tell everyone in my video 4 days before street day, look, these are damaged, even if they're not bagged. Like, looks like this whole print run of cover A's is damaged. You know what I mean? Like, it's news and people need to know about it. That way stores can hear about it, get ahead of it, and maybe we can get something fixed. It's not trying to like get
One
hits
up on
or
each other,
clicks
yeah.
or be the first one. It's about trying to get it fixed before
Yes.
it really
Yes.
melts
Yeah.
down.
Sean
It's-
Hudachko, he responded to the original post by saying fake store ? Wouldn't you want customers to know an industry-wide problem? Also, you didn't message me, just decided to make a post in a group you didn't think I'd see. Talk to people, not about them. Now, he's right on this on a major level, but guess what, you guys? We live in a world with Comic Drama Alert. I'm in this weird stage where I can talk about this stuff, and I'm going to talk about it. That's why I'm not throwing the retailer X under the bus yet. But then the other retailer that was commenting to this made a comment on the thing again, saying, the original retailer that complained about it made a comment saying, personally, I think they wanted attention. I'm buddies with Big Clutch and respect him, but it's getting a little annoying. What do you mean attention, bro? Like, what does that mean? Do you think 1,000 views on a YouTube video is wanting attention? Do you realize how little that is? Do you realize, like, also that's what he's built his patron base around, is the respect that, hey, I'm going to let you guys know what's going on. That's how he reaches out to his patron base. Retailers need to get on the idea that making a video about it isn't necessarily wanting attention all the time. It's also letting your buyer base that always joins on your lives or always goes to your stores or always checks out your pre-sales. Those people want to know, and this is how you're letting them know. So
people look at, look, I'm not a huge channel, right? But people look to us, YouTubers or sellers or whoever, like you guys got a group of people that sell on different platforms and stuff like that. But people look at us to tell them the truth about shit. And like, I do my very best to do that. So these guys, both the Seans, they were doing that too. And God, I want to know who that retailer is, because it's just like, I'm sure you could tell me offline. So then I will. I know why.
I think it was economics and comics.
No. But like, people look for information. They want to know before they go into their comic book store or before they go on to eBay or whatnot and buy this shit if it's good or if something's wrong or, and in this situation, I think that most retailers all came together and were like, dude, it's fucked up. The initial thought was packing. Then it was like, oh, this is the whole print run. This is, the printer. And then everyone, let's all get together and reach out. And
here's a perfect example. I don't have the picture to pull up right now because I didn't do my due diligence and take a screenshot of it. But I have seen where some of the Harley Elvira blind bags have had damages due to how they were fulfilling the blind bags, how they were sealing the blind bags. And I would show the pictures, but I will say, listen, this is a perfect example. We have a great relationship with Dynamite and Nick Brucci. I'm talking about this not to necessarily throw Nick under the bus. I would never do that, but to say, hey, there are some damages being reported on the Harley Elvira blind bags. That is good information to them to say, okay, there are some damages. We need to figure out what's going on. And from what I can tell, it looks like they were sealing the blind bags on top of some of the comics, and some of the comics in the blind bags had the kind of like sticky part pulling away from them, so it messed up the comics in the blind bag. But that is the type of information that these companies and publishers should be okay with, because that's what they need to know to make their product better.
I just want Marvel to give us an answer, because I talked to them, Penguin, that's the only way to find out, all week. And then Friday was the last time I contacted. I make sure to talk to my actual rep, not just to customer service. And they're like, they sent us a update from Marvel, and they are telling them stuff, but they're not telling them about what to do about it. They're not saying anything
the
about
Wheelers. What a way.
Yeah.
So like, I just wish that Marvel would have came out earlier and said something, because dude, they're a monster. Why wouldn't they fix it? I mean, it's just a one loss at the end of the year. I think they've had a pretty good year. I mean, I just don't understand it then.
Yeah,
I think the silence is deafening for Marvel at this point.
It's so much.
You can't get any Solo.
Yeah, Solo says, is anyone else's feeling a strong need to snuggle Billy?
It's because he's seen me. He knows I got weight and I'm comfy.
Yeah, nice cuddle.
Remember Solo?
I want to give a big shout out to Big Clutch and to Sean Udachko and Billy and anybody else that showed the product being damaged to their customers to let them know. That is a big deal, and we want more of that in this industry, in this hobby. All right, next thing that I want to talk about is very interesting. Here we go. You guys ready to get into the muck of it? This is community.
Oh, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Oh.
DCKO has done this amalgam, world of combining characters, as you guys know. And there's a new character coming out called Dead Bat. Obviously a combination of Deadpool and Batman. And we talked about this, I believe, last week on Comic Drama Alert, a little bit, where DC/Warner Brothers sent a cease and desist to a Kickstarter run by, quote unquote, in my opinion, some of the biggest grifters in the comic book games, the Wheelers, Mike and Mindy Wheeler. If you guys don't know, this is a couple who consider themselves comic book creators in the comic book industry. Mindy is an artist, and I believe they get other people to write their stories, but they do all these Kickstarter books. They always get into it with Ethan Van Sciver. As a matter of fact, because Ethan Van Sciver never got his Kickstarter for Rainbow the Brute out, they decided to do a Rainbow the Brute over the top of him and do it before him. And they always,
Lady Death too.
You're 100%. They did a Lady Death swipe that caused them to get a cease and desist from Brian Pulido. And in me reporting on that cease and desist, they sent me a fake cease and desist from their own copy and paste lawyer, which it was just copied and paste straight from Brian Polito's cease and desist, and they took out their name and put in my name. But they sent me a cease and desist as well. The Wheelers are basically known as being grifters in the community because every time you hear their name, it's in a negative. And this is a tough situation for them in their branding. If every time you hear the name Wheelers or Mindy Wheeler or Mike Wheeler and it's negative, I don't care if you think that all publicity is good publicity. When it's negative constantly, that's not good for your brand. And it always feels like they're poking the bear in order to get any type of publicity to sell their Kickstarters. Well, again, they decided that they were going to poke the DC Warner Brothers bear and kind of caught on, hey, we're going to do a Batpool Kickstarter, and they did a Batpool series and all this stuff, and DC Warner Brothers shut that shit down. Well, our boy Nyobi went out and did a video on them, and I want to play the video real quick. It's only 6 minutes, and we'll play it. Here we go. You ready?
I haven't seen Nyobi in here in a while.
Yeah, he's doing good.
The Wheeler.
Listen, before we get into the video, I want to say, Nyobi has his synchroncies, whatever you want to call it. He some people don't like him. I love Larry Higgins. He is a Spitfire if there ever was a fucking Spitfire. He cracks me up. He is a character. He is a comic book creator, and I give him respect for, trying to get his creation out there however he can. I know he's been having he's always popping up here and there, but listen, he's a fucking Spitfire, and I respect him for that. So here we go.
What a way to start off 2026, people. Hello, I'm LP. I am writer and creator of 2 comic books known as Nyobi, and the second one being Savage Sin. Get them on eBay now. Let's get right into this. Mike and Mindy Wheeler have been plagues and scourge of the independent comic book industry for a number of years now. And even before then, they would try to run scam apps and fake conventions, all sorts of sort of schemey and scammy types of activity, if you will. And most recently, they've been into plagiarizing well-known IPs and trying to call it parody, but it's plagiarism. In fact,
and before, I haven't seen this video by the way, so we're EFAPing this on the fly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They thought they were going to poke the bear at Brian Polito and try and rip off his stuff, and they did a Lady Death type of parody, they called it, and that shit got deaded immediately. And then they said, we're going to continue to poke the bear at Brian Polito and make him the bad guy in our book and call him the Emperor and do a version of him in our book. Brian Polito doesn't give a fuck at this point because he already knows that he's not going to be able to take anything from these guys. They don't have anything. He's already deaded the Lady Death stuff. You can try and make a joke at him, you're just going to look bad. And that's exactly what happened.
They have crossed lines with people like Brian Polito of Lady Death and was sent cease and desist letters ordering them to stand down. They didn't. They laughed. Brian Polito didn't pursue. So that gave the Wheelers a green light to thinking, we're untouchable. No one can stop us. We're going to do whatever the hell we want. We're going to steal whatever the hell we want. We're going to rip off any IP we want. We're going to cash in, and no one can put us down. Well, that's wrong because DC Comics did put them down. DC Comics, Warner Brothers Discovery, as I covered in a previous video, had sent them a C&D saying, hey, look, your Deadpool Batman ripoff, yeah, that's not going to fly. Your Harley Quinn images that you're using in your Kickstarter, yeah, that's not going to fly. All this fucking rampant plagiarism, yeah, that's not going to fly. And so a little birdie had landed on my shoulder and told me all about it, It's like, LP, did you know that the latest Kickstarter from the Wheelers got taken down? And here's the reasons why. And I'm like, oh no, do tell. And he did indeed tell all. Now, I went ahead and did a video on it. I covered the thing extensively, showing exactly why this was plagiarism, how close it was in similarity. We even looked at the Kickstarter. Well, Mike Wheeler got all butthurt about this, right?
And by the way, you guys, this is a very important thing going forward. Mike Wheeler continues to get butthurt about things. That is like the common message in all this. Mike or Mindy get butthurt about something and they, start striking videos. That is their go-to. They start striking videos and sending cease and desists, faulty cease and desists. And again, just putting bad names on their brand rather than just saying, okay, you know what? we made a mistake. We're gonna drop it and just try and stay quiet and try and keep out of this. Nope, we're just gonna continue to, poke the bear and give our branding a bad name.
Can't do the crime. No, how's that go again? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. So let's take a look and see how Mike freaked out and lost his shit. So this is what I received today when I woke up, right? This is it. Now, of course, I'm going to file a counterclaim underneath the guise of fair use, and we will let the chips fall where they may. However, hi, Nyobi. Hello, how you doing? We received a copyright removal request for your video based on copyright law. We removed this video from your YouTube. Mike Wheeler gets a C&D from DC Comics. Poor baby. Here's the video URL. Content used, and this is the fucking best part. Batpool #1, original cover, art owned by Divinity Comics. Wrong.
So guess what, you guys? They cease and desist him because he used their cover art for their Batpool DC Comics quote-unquote ripoff as their thumbnail. Well, guess what, you guys? I happen to use that same thumbnail image tonight. What are the chances that the Wheelers send me a cease and desist? Because they've already sent me another one for calling them out on the Lady Death stuff. What are the chances they send me a cease and desist? We'll see. We'll have to see.
Because you don't own that character. It's not your copyright. DC owns the character, and they blatantly told you so, to the point where they gave you a C&D, and your Kickstarter got taken down. You can't claim ownership for Batpool because you don't fucking own it. DC does. Content found in the entire video, remove request by Divinity Comics, and there's his email. This means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. Yeah, but we'll see about that. You received 1 copyright strike. You now have a copyright strike. Oh, I got 2, to tell you the truth. And if you get multiple copyright strikes, we'll have to terminate your channel. This is what Mike Wheeler wants. Mike Wheeler wants to terminate this channel. Mike Wheeler wants me to stop having a voice. But he'll never be able to stop me, even if his crazy schemes and scams were somehow able to convince YouTube to shut me down, this channel down, I will just come back with another channel and in greater numbers. You can't win, Darth. I got the high ground. Don't even try. Okay? In fact, Mike, you should remove this strike right away, because if you don't, it's just going to get worse for you. Promise you that. So this is it. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight this hard. I'm going to fight this long. When I'm done this video, I'm going to go through the process of filing a counterclaim underneath fair use.
And he fired the counterclaim, as he says in his message in the chat right now, and it was ruled in his favor. But this is the type of problem that we continually see from grifters in this community, is this type of like negative publicity, thinking that it's good. It's not good for your brand. I think that for the most part, Mindy has become a decent artist in the comic book world. I really do. I think that you could see her growing from an artist, just learning her craft, to actually a real comic book artist. I will tell you right now, Mindy Wheeler, I think that you are a real comic book artist. I just hope that in the future, we don't see negative publicity from you guys thinking that it's a good thing. It's not always a good thing. Continue to just rock on your guys' art and on your IP, your original creations, and I think that you guys will do well. The negative publicity does not work all the time, and it does not work in these means. And throwing fake claims at people doesn't work. We're already seeing the Comicsgate world blow up. The Comicsgate world is such a flash in the pan of what it used to be. It was a major thing back in the day. I think that it had a chance to be something special, but there was so much infighting, and there is so much infighting in this world of comics content and comic creators that it killed any positive flux that it had, or positive influence that it had.
I haven't heard anything about that in so long.
Right?
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah. It's they're eating themselves alive. They're cancel culturing themselves. And I hope that in the future we hear from the Wheelers as being, hey, this is some cool new IP that they created, rather than them just poking the bear. Because Mindy has actually, I will give her credit, she has become a comic book artist. And let that rock. You know what I mean? Let that be the stuff that pushes your brand. Not this negative stuff and this infighting. It keeps you in the zeitgeist in the world of drama, but it doesn't help you in the world of your comics books brand, and you've become a good artist in the comic book world. Let that rock. And I hope that we see more of that in the future, 2026 for them. So
I just don't know why anybody would even buy that stuff. I mean, like, it's just not needed. It's about the equivalent of giving the Amish people free Wi-Fi. I mean, it's just completely useless.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's a good one.
It is, bro.
Mr. Analogy Nate.
Yeah, it really is. So, shout out to Nyobi for fighting that strike. I always think that the world of YouTube strikes is cheesy to me, because it could really cause some damage. You guys, ignorance isn't going to get you out of breaking the law. I get that, but still, at some point, it really sucked to lose a week's worth of time because I played a copyright song in the beginning of my smoke session. But at the same time, when people are striking people for bad things, it causes damage on their brand that sometimes cannot be, made up for. And it just creates more of that negative karma in your world. Listen.
Only a week, Brian? You're lucky, dude.
Oh, yeah. Only a week, bro. I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It can really fuck up your brand.
Dude, I was banned live for 6 months the first year.
Oh, my God,
and then,
bro.
And that was because I was doing a comic book auction, and some guy came in and like just screwed it all up. And then the second time I lost all monetization for 6 months.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't even know what the hell it was. It wouldn't tell me.
Were you selling those live Ultimate Endgame books, telling people they're Jim Mint?
Yeah. Well, big shout out for Nyobi Comics standing up for his brand, man, and I'm glad that they rolled in your favor. Here's another quick thing for Comic Book Drama Alert. Shout out to Matrix Comics, longtime community member. He posted a few weeks ago that he picked up a signed 9.8 Gore Shriek #1, signed by Capullo in that beautiful neon green. It was a 9.8, I believe, the only one on the census. And he bought it on eBay, and when it got sent to him, somebody stole it off of his porch. So if anybody out there sees this 9.8 Gore Shriek #1 signed by Capullo, it's the only one on the census. It's number 465-781-7013. Let Matrix Comics know on IG, because this is fucked. This was his Grail of Grails. Yeah, this is his Grail of Grails. It was a signature service USPS, but the carrier didn't get the signature, and he just left it on the porch, and it got stolen from him. So fucking A, dude. That is shitty. So
yeah,
Gore Shriek #1. Be on the lookout for that. That fucking sucks, dude.
I hope whoever it is goes like a store, because I did find out, Jen, who used to sell with Jesse, someone at one point had come in with a bunch of stolen books, and she had told me, and I think Richard actually told me the story at Bedrock, because all the Houston retailers from the same group chat. And so once one found out about it, and they started letting them all know that that they were around, and they got a hold of the police, and they were actually able to, I don't know whose books they were, but I was like, that it's great that they have that community where they talk to one another, so that way if someone's got something stolen, there's hopefully a chance that they can get it back.
Wow, Eggplant Comics says it showed up. Oh no, okay, sorry. I guess Bry's Comics had a stolen comic book, and it showed up on eBay, and he got the seller to return it. So there's hope out there for you guys that get these stolen books, and I really hope Matrix Comics, because that's his Grail. There's nothing worse than getting a Grail stolen from you, like fucking Nicolas Cage style. You know what I mean? So, it continues in the world of Pokemon. Check this out.
The following happened at Fulton Ralph's on.
Are these the fighters?
So the following incident happened at Fulton Ralph's on 19th December around like 6:50 p.m. So these three guys show up to the machine, cut me off, and they tapped the machine, tapped the keypad. I'm not sure what he did, and then the whole screen became white. And then when I confronted the guy, he was like, "Bro, I never even touched the machine." and he got.
So he's basically saying these guys went up to one of those machines in the grocery stores, like you see Nate and you talk about all the time, and got into like the back levels of the program.
They put the code in.
Yeah.
Be aggressive and defensive. And let me show you a video of what he did.
Same guys I think we've seen before, if I'm not mistaken.
So after doing the tappy and everything, I just asked the guy what he did, and he got very aggressive, and he started coming all in my face. And the city tried helping us, but this guy's like really disrespectful to her. So you know what? I'm gonna post a video right now. Take a look, and I'll see you back in the end.
Let's get it, dude. If you can record shit, I can record shit too.
What you want to get, bro? What you want to get? What you want to get? I don't understand what you're doing all that, bro. I actually bought a drink. I'm not
Come on, just walk away.
Remember this? We showed these same guys last week. I don't know if you guys remember this, but these are the same guys we saw last week in a different video.
Bro. You ain't gonna do nothing. If you want to do something, do it in the store, bro.
You guys are blocking.
You don't gotta walk outside.
You guys are blocking the way, bro. Please just go. Please, I'm harassing though.
This guy's recording me for no reason.
What about breaking this up? Just go. I can record you, bro. I can record you. Like he's recording me, I can record you.
He's not recording you.
Bro, I can literally see a live flaction.
I'm asking you. That's not me though.
But what about them too? That's all I'm saying. They want us to leave, but no.
I'm over here, bro.
Just go.
You're fine by yourself?
Let's go. I want to be in the machine, bro, and then they're harassing us.
Relax.
I'm asking you. Why do we gotta go? What about them? I'm asking you to leave. But they're harassing us. I'm the manager of the establishment, and I'm asking you to go. They're harassing us, so we're not doing that. Just please leave.
Isn't this crazy, bro? This is fucking nuts, dude. He said, she said, give me enough for a hamburger on Tuesday type bullshit. Like, what is going on here?
I just like the older woman with the grocery cart just trying to get through.
Just please go. None of your business. Please go, bro.
She's like, "Where's the fight? Who can I throw a punch on?"
Respect her, bro. Don't touch me. If you touch me, I'll smack the shit out. Dude, respect.
He's telling her this is the second time. I feel like the second time he's talked shit to a woman.
You touch a woman? Yes. What kind of man are you? It's self-defense. Someone touches me, y'all getting smacked. I don't give no fuck. Y'all touch me, y'all getting fucked up. Seriously, suck my dick, nigga. Bro, you small dick.
I would have fucking slapped him so hard with an open hand, fucking hand slap so quickly right there.
No. An inch? Maybe half. I don't know.
I know, Billy, but I wouldn't have been able to hand myself. You see somebody
Well, maybe
say
outside, but
yeah.
not there, dude.
Stop talking to me. Go ahead, sit. No one's holding you. No one's grabbing you. Go ahead. Get out of here. Go.
Bro, you do not disrespect. Bro, you do not respect people like that, bro.
He called her a bitch. If that was me, if somebody called my fucking mother or my wife a bitch, I'd be fucking on his ass, dude.
Yeah, that's.
So you bought it. Yo, what, nigga? What? Stop playing.
Right there, bro. I would have fucking slapped that dude so hard with an open hand smack.
Don't even stop playing.
Most people, when you hit with an open hand slap, aren't gonna fucking do shit to you, and it's like holy.
Especially with Brian's hands. Big hands.
I don't give a fuck. Whoever touches me can get it. Equal rights. Equal rights. Suck my dick.
You don't have equal rights. What are you trying to do? What do you think?
Put your jacket back on.
Great fucking, publicity for your brand. Who are these sellers? I want to know who these sellers are.
Bro, you think you have equal rights? You have shit. Get out.
Everybody relax against this little pesky guy.
Get the fuck out the store, bitch.
Bro, you don't respect old.
No, I don't. I don't respect you or you or whoever. Whoever doesn't respect me, I don't respect. Bro, you're sitting, bitch. Shut up.
You're still recording. I don't know why you're doing that. No, but I mean, bro.
I'm saying this to cops. You know that, right?
We're not doing it.
You're the one that.
They continue to get their shit out of the fucking Pokemon machine that they broke into.
No one's doing anything to you.
I would just unplug the machine while they're there.
I know, right? I know.
Right.
Walk up and
Fuck you.
plug that
No,
fucker.
I would have said nobody's getting shit now. Fuck off.
Amen, bro.
Sure. Bro, it's not to me, bro. He disrespect that person, bro.
Bro, you've been recording
this son of a bitch disrespected her, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
What do you think?
Are you not being disrespectful too? I could be disrespectful if you're disrespectful. I don't give a fuck, nigga. The fuck?
Bro, I hate that, dude. I hate that.
I just asked him what he did to the machine, and he...
Yeah, you already responded to you.
Bro, I'm as confused as you are.
Shut up.
Sure you are. Sure. Bro, I have the video of you guys doing some shit you did.
That's what you have.
No, they puss out in the end. Everything puss out in the end. But I don't know the name of these sellers. I hope somebody figures out who these sellers are. A familiar face from Chicago Jewel Osco vending machine clearing incident was spotted again, this time in LA County, using the same tactics, showing the same aggression when confronted. In the video, 2 to 3 individuals approached the Pokemon vending machine together. They tapped the screen, then the keypad. Moments later, the entire screen turns white. When questioned, they deny touching the machine and immediately get defensive. As the discussion escalates, the individual identified by viewers as Moises Perez, 773986, center green glasses, is seen arguing loudly by multiple bystanders. Things take a serious turn when the female bystander tells everyone to follow staff instructions. Instead of de-escalating, verbal threats escalate towards her on camera, including statements implying physical harm regardless of gender. The scene draws a cloud. A manager arrives, and an employee steps in. Despite the clear escalation, the group attempts to flip the narrative, claiming they're being harassed. This isn't an isolated incident. The same individual was previously documented in Chicago during a vending machine clearing situation. Now he's appearing in California with identical behavior patterns: machine interference, denial when confronted, aggression toward bystanders, intimidation when cameras come out. This is crazy, bro. This is not good for the Pokemon scene.
He goes from Chicago to California. Don't tell him that the 2 I went to in Texas this week, you didn't have to put the code in. You could just get cards out whenever you wanted.
Yeah. Like, fuck, bro. Why cause problems?
I couldn't believe they actually wanted the boxes with the 36 packs I got the other day, and I was like, I wonder if it drops like a Coke can. Like, does you hear that tumble? Like, boom, boom, boom. Luckily, it didn't, but I was curious.
Yeah, bro. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? It's really silly, to be honest. But
it's insane.
Yeah, there it is, you guys. That is the world of comic book drama alert. Let's let our boy Diamond Dave lead us out.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Hey, we got to make that into a t-shirt.
On the bands.
That's a great idea.
On the bands.
All right, we got to make... I'm going to fuck your girlfriend, pal. Comic drama alert t-shirt. I'm going to fuck your girlfriend, pal. I'm going to send a link to our boy Alex Lodemeister, who is a great community member, one of the guys. He's been on the show before. I know he wanted to jump on here, and I'm going to send him a link to bring him on as well. Let me bring him on here. Let me find Alex. But, yeah, man, fucking A. Comic drama alert never seems to make people realize how crazy the world can get.
I really thought the ultimate Endgame bags were going to be the high point. I did not realize that was going to be the beginning. Wow.
We have some really good pickups tonight. John has an amazing pickup. I don't know if any of you guys, you got pickups, Nate?
Oh, I got some, but I want to see what John's got.
All right. So we've got some good pickups tonight. So we'll go over that here in a second. But yeah, man, comics has been really good this 2025 for the most part. We had to deal with the Diamond Comics bankruptcy, which caused a lot of problems. We had to deal with a lot of fuckery going on in the world of comics that caused a lot of problems. But I think for the most part, 2025 was such an exciting year for comics and for at least my world of comics. I've been rereading a lot of the stuff that I really got into this year. The Energon universe has been so good to me. And I think there's been a lot of other great comics that have been really good. The glaring problem has been Marvel. I think Marvel has been such a joke. I'm so angry with how, the Age of Revelation has happened. But for the most part, comics has been so fucking fun. And I know, Alex, you wanted to jump on and talk about that, man, about what the year's been like for you. What has 2025 been like for you comics-wise, bro? Oh, where'd he go?
That sounds bad. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that does. He's like, fuck it. He's like, fuck it. This has been so bad. Let me get the fuck out of here real quickly.
This whole industry. I'm done with all of y'all.
That says it all, says Brad Selby. Yeah.
Oh my
That's a mic drop I ever saw one.
Scared him off. Yeah. Fair enough, Alex. Yeah, fair enough, brother.
Maybe he's going to get out of comics and go straight into Pokemon. Just start where things are a little calmer.
Here he is. There you go. Can you hear us, bro?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. And first off, I want to say rest in peace, AOA.
Yes.
I've only known him for like a year.
Yeah, really good dude. Really good dude. It's a bummer that we lost him this year. So
I can't say enough about the chat community.
Yeah, bro.
And I would like to give a giveaway.
Ooh, a giveaway. All right, you guys. You guys know how we do this. This is for all you guys who are live in the chat right now. As long as you, starting right now, going forward, put a comment in the chat. Look at this Sveta Shabina. Where is this from, Alex?
It's it's a Kickstarter.
Yes, this is the Kickstarter for Garrett
Gun.
Yes. And absolutely beautiful, bro. Holy cow. Sveta, hopefully you guys got a chance to get that Mandy giveaway on the Sveta book, or the Mandy variant on the Sveta book on Wednesday night. They only released, I think, like 50 of the print run of 100 each available, and I know a lot of people got them. Oh, did you miss it? I missed it too, dude.
Rage
quit.
Aren't they releasing more this week or something?
I think so. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah,
continue the conversation.
I will say I like how everyone was putting Sveta in the chat, and then Eggplant puts Jizz Finger. So, that's a comment. When did that Kickstarter come out?
Oh, the echo is killing me. So I want to give this away to the chat because the chat is amazing, and the panel is amazing.
So is that we're also can get in then?
Fuck, I'm entered in it.
I did too. I don't know what we're supposed to put in the chat. Just anything?
Just anything.
Okay.
Hey, Alex, you said you had-
sleepy.
Hashtag Beyond Wednesdays 26.
Oof,
Oh,
that's a big one.
too much.
Oh,
That's a big one.
I can't spell that.
Alex, you said you had an echo. Do you have the YouTube up on a separate tab?
I do. Yeah.
That might be why.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot, buddy.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you, James.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Alex.
Yeah. I was
James
like,
also
yeah.
James is an IT expert when Yee's not here.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to come up with something
So does
shorter.
Anybody have like a hashtag prompt? Like with the wheel?
Just put hashtag Sveta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. All right. It's fair.
It's short and sweet.
All right.
Or hashtag Alex.
No, just reach out to me on Instagram after it. But I was going to sell on eBay, and I figured everybody in the chat has been so amazing this year, and I've really loved the community from everybody, and so I wanted to give a giveaway. Brian,
say that again.
Alex, are you faded?
I'm faded.
No, I'm faded.
Fucking A, bro. Fucking A, bro.
I wanted to make
Modern
sure.
Comic Mayhem, baby. That's what Saturday nights is for. It's
All
for
right,
a
what's
great
the hashtag
session.
for this?
It's for a great session, a great giveaway. Smoke your smoke, drink your drink. I don't give a fuck. That's what we're here for on Saturday night Modern Comic
Brian,
Mayhem.
hashtag it.
Yep. Fucking A.
Sveta, we putting hashtag Sveta in there. But
Yeah, all right.
Perfect. That'll work.
Yeah, a lot of comments have come in.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. The giveaway winner is
Hive James.
Hive James, yeah.
Wow, I didn't even see my name pop up once.
Radio
module.
Sveta.
That's not how you spell Hive, James.
Is that at Sveta? Hashtag
It's
Sveta?
Latin.
Yeah. It didn't matter what you put in there. I just picked whoever put anything in there. So
Okay. Reach out to me at Alex Lodemeyer.
Alex
IG.
Lodemeyer. Alex, hang out, brother. Chill with us. Shoot the shit with us, brother. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. And Happy New Year to everybody. We got some amazing pickups to talk about, especially with John. John is going to start us off because he's going to put everybody to shame. So I'm just going to let that happen. He's got some great books. Now, you've been waiting a while for these books, if I'm not mistaken, brother.
Yeah, these are from FarleyCon. I was like one of the, I think Leg put my order in with the last of the run for all that stuff. So anybody who's still waiting may be with my order, and yours should be like right behind mine. So
John, was that Chattanooga, FarleyCon?
that was in Tennessee. Chattanooga,
Yep.
yeah. So, and that's the one that it took me 2.5 fucking days to get there from New York.
That's right. That's right. All you guys had the travel issue. Yeah.
Leg too. Leg was going from I think, what was that? Was it from San Diego straight to there? And he had to go through.
Yes.
It was all like a trains, planes, and
right.
automobiles situation. It was really a nightmare. So.
Yeah, it took me. I drove a U-Haul from Utah to there and got there.
Oh, I remember that, bro.
Oh my!
That was
got
crazy.
there in less time than you and Leg had travel time.
I mean, do you think about like the way that you guys, like, you're coming from Utah, Leg's coming from LA, John's coming from New York. I mean, you guys had basically America covered.
Yeah.
Dude, and all this stop and goes. I mean, it went from being a 1 hour and 20-minute flight to 2.5 days, staying at 2 hotels, eating at a Waffle House in the middle of the night. I got to meet some really interesting people in different places, man. And I just said, you know what? And I used to be a person that was had a problem with flying. I didn't like being on planes. And that one whole experience just numbed me to the point where I didn't give a shit what I was on. No more fear. So,
how did you fix it?
How did we fix what?
Your fear of flying.
I just get on the plane and actually just go through it, man.
Once it
no,
gets off the ground,
I don't drink. I don't do anything. Just get on it and make it happen. But I needed a reason to get somewhere, and once I retired, I was just like, I want to go out and start maybe going. You know what it is when you listen to these shows and you hear about all the guys meeting up at different cons and having a great time and showing all these pictures and videos. You start saying, "There's no excuse for me now not to be at these things, at these events."
Yeah. Amen. They're so much fun, you guys.
That's why they always give me the dates after the cons. I'm always like, did I miss everybody?
You don't want to go, Nate. They have weird Diddy parties, I hear.
Well, Nate is the only guy that's actually told me outright, you don't want to meet me in person. I don't know what that means, but anyway,
he'll take you on a drinking episode you'll never forget. Trust me.
I opened the box only because I didn't. Yeah, I opened the box already because I didn't want to go through the whole trouble of cutting up things and peeling things out of the box. But I got 3 bubble things like this that I haven't seen yet. And so I'm going to take them out real quick. And all right, it's upside down.
This is dope.
I can't wait
Now
to see
these,
I know.
These, wow. Oof, right away. These are all Mark Spears monsters from FarleyCon. All right. So
wow.
I got a 9.8.
Dude, his Dracula is like second to none. I love Mark's. Mark's Dracula is one of my favorite all-time things about Mark's art.
Right.
His Dracula is so good.
Eesh,
I love it.
look at this.
Those werewolves.
Wow. I'm already
Oh. Did
That's
you
sad.
have
That
anybody
is
press these? Can
incredible.
you talk about? Did anybody press these?
all right, yeah. This is the first leg did all the CGC facilitating from the show. But we sent these to after the signing, we sent them to Red Hood to get cleaned and pressed.
Fucking A.
And man, Red Hood is he's just amazing.
He's the best.
That's Joe for the people that know him already. But Super love all of this. Oh man, Jesus, this is nice.
Oh wow, bro!
And he did a little
crossbones.
He did a little poison remark there.
Sweet.
This is the foil. So I also have a 9.8 on the metal, but that was actually I arranged that directly from 412 Comics, I think. But this one, awesome. I love. That's a great
John,
homage.
tell me you're gonna put all these up in like the wall behind you,
Dude,
because you
every
got a lot
time-
of room up there.
Well,
They look
yeah,
great.
that's the next thing. This I'm having a whole comic wall done behind me at some point. So, dude, every time I
That'll
pick
be
up one of these books, I'm having little minor heart attacks.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
This is the secret drop through Keenspot. You had to go to the website, and these sold out like in seconds. This is the foil.
I love that
He
one.
did look at this. He did a little
Little fly.
a little fly remark, but man, this is amazing. And just me, every time I look down, I'm not. This is crazy. I
How
love
many
this.
books total?
Look at this.
25.
25.
Ooh, another 9.8, bro. You ran the gauntlet
And I
so
got-
far, dude.
First.
And I got the first Frank on this particular blank.
That's so cool that Mark does that.
It's so sick.
And look,
Yeah,
look
that's
how
cool.
He outlined the letters too on his signature, which makes it really stand out.
And he incorporated some of the green. This was such a good looking what do you call it, blank with the trade. I like that. So all right, I'm already all. Let's get the next one.
Oh man, what do you think about those bags that they put them in? Do you guys like those? I mean, look at that.
I like these. I got mine from CGC about those GI Joes and Mandalorian, some other stuff the other day, and they
Yeah.
were nothing was gonna cause any issues with those, and it also made it nice that I could actually put books back in them and ship them out.
Yeah,
just
I
to
like
the
them
guy
so
they were
far.
going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best improvement they've made in a long time. They
agree.
for a while, they went for a few months, they changed the bags they put the slabs in to some thicker ones that I liked a lot. And then they stopped using those, but then they started using these bubble mailers, and these are I mean, I had any damaged
Now
book.
they
show
do
up.
they do that on like a how many did you send in? 25?
You can send in one book and they send
How
them in
many
those bubbles.
boxes did they send you back?
So this is the
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's
first
crazy.
9.6.
Yeah, I got a 9.6, but this is the foil from Huntsville. This is the Huntsville exclusive drop by Mark.
How many of those are
And he signed-
available? 100?
I think this was limited. No, the foils were limited to
Does it say?
100.
100?
Yeah, that's
No.
nice.
No, but
should say on
I
the
think these
label.
will. It doesn't.
CGC, say it on the label what they're limited to.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? I think when you submit the application the form, I think you have to note that in the form if you want that there.
Well, everybody should make sure you know that. Heads up. Let's get them to start putting
Yeah,
it with
leg.
the-
Yeah, leg. Oh
Hey.
man, this is cool.
Oh, another
This is the
9.8.
other. Yeah, this is the also the Huntsville exclusive drop. This is the foil. And as you can see, signed, remarked.
I love
this
how well
cover.
it shows up on foil, because some
I
some
agree.
foils don't sign as well.
Wow, I'm not surprised. Every time I
I
look
think
down,
you mentioned
keep-
that about the GI Joe one; it didn't sign as well.
Another
This is the this is the Brides of Dracula versus Bridezilla. This is also a foil. It's a little tough when the light hits it the wrong way, but it is a super gorgeous cover. And I think he made a metal of this that was limited to 10. I missed out on the metal, so super. Oh man, I looked down accidentally and saw this grade. This is really something else. This one.
Oh, man, that was
wow, bro! I'm so jealous.
That's awesome.
I am
Yeah,
so
I think I
jealous.
picked this color blue because there's a hint of blue light on the unholy one if you look at all the colors used. And you can only really appreciate this in hand when you see the light hit it the right way.
No, that looks good right there, the way you're holding it.
Yeah. This will always be one of my favorite covers. I love that he used the old DC trade.
Yes.
on
Bro,
this.
the Unholy
Yeah.
One is one of my all-time favorite characters in comics, and he hasn't even
Right.
really been fleshed out yet, bro. He's such a cool-looking
Right.
character.
Oh man, look at this.
And just wait till you guys hear what's coming for the Unholy One. Not many people
This
know.
This is the San Diego Comic-Con drop, the exclusive.
Yep.
Mm.
The shark one.
Another one of my favorites with the great white shark closing in. You know, again, this is not being biased or anything. This would for me be the cover of the year candidate.
Yeah.
First of all, the way he drew this girl in the water, she's unbelievably hot with
Super
that
clean butter.
crazy body, and then to have that fucking shark closing in on her like that. Again, it's hard to appreciate this, but he did his signature in like a blood red, right in the perfect area. The light doesn't really help though, but anyway, here goes another one. Unbelievable. Yeah, every time I look down, I keep seeing the, you know. This was
Damn,
another one of the
bro.
San Diego drops. This cover in foil, gorgeous. I can't wait to see more of this character. I think we're gonna see this going forward with the ongoing series. Her and her, I believe, her cousin. But just great, and the colors on this is great because he's got like a green, yellow, and red type of thing going on back there.
I know this is
Can
a small
appreciate.
thing, but I do like how he has his name running horizontal, so that way
Now
it's just a little
this-
bit different than all the other
Right.
ones.
Now, this book, James from Hive gave me when he was at Jesse's store signing. This was the exclusive Twitch the Witch.
I love that book, dude.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah.
Mm.
And this only dropped at Jesse's store signing. And this was a great lookout by James. Thank you very much. He did say, I'm going to try to give you the best copy I have here. And sure enough, he did. I got a 9.8. Beautiful. So that was Twitch the Witch.
So they're all 9.8 so far, right? Except for 196.
Yep.
I got a
196 so
9.6, and I'm looking down, and I got a little bad news.
Damn it, Joe.
I got one here that I kind of foresaw before I got submitted, but there's an I know.
Yeah.
But I did notice. I think this is a friend's copy. I gotta give to him. There was a little slight bend on the bottom of the foil and a scratch somewhere on the surface of the foil. But unfortunately, it's still a beautiful book and still a beautiful
But
signature.
you knew that before going in, so that's
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. This one here was limited to only 10 copies. This was the Davis Ryder drop that he did on Whatnot.
Beautiful Davis
and it's
Ryder
like a
drop. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a pinkish, like a
Shout
negative
out to Davis.
foil.
Good
If
dude.
if you bring your left hand closer to your chest, like bring your left hand, hold the slab,
and then
hold the
angle it. You'll get rid of the
Yeah,
glare.
bring
There you go.
the book. No. Put your hand on the book. Now twist it the other way.
Twist it the other way.
There. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Are you trying to get more glare, Billy?
No, we get more color though.
Oh, you get more
can
color.
see it.
Yes, you do get
See it
more
better.
color. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You just have to pull it towards you more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do that with a 9.8 and not a 9.6.
We got a 9.8.
All right.
We got more coming here. Here we go.
Marcus.
Last one.
Lift your right leg.
Last one.
Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
Hey, John, if you don't mind me asking, you're semi-retired.
I am retired. I'm not semi-retired.
Okay. And then what was your job before? Not comics.
No. I worked in the New York City Department of Corrections for 24 years.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a specialized unit called the Emergency Service Unit.
Okay.
And I did that for 21 of my 24 years. I was in a specialized unit. So.
Awesome.
Well, this just gets better and better because I did forget about what I sent This was a book that I'm sure some of us know about. Jeff Mazza hooked me
love
up
Jeff.
with.
Good dude.
This is limited to 69 copies only. This metal.
Ooh.
This is a metal Vampirella from Dynamic Forces, certified certificate that comes with.
Damn.
This was
Look how good that looks in metal. Oh my god,
that's
bro.
like one of my covers of the year too, right there.
Agree, Billy.
I'm hoping
100% agreed.
With the werewolves on the chain.
100% agreed.
So sick.
That's going to be on the House of Stein cover of the year list. 100%.
Yeah. The only thing that killed this for me was they didn't have to do like 40 different colors and put out so much
but
of it.
it's still
It
such
should
a
have
good
been
cover.
a little more limited, you know.
Yeah, I think
But
they're
this is
learning. They're learning.
You know why they did.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is another metal, same book but in purple, limited to
I
69.
love the purple. The purple's my favorite, bro.
Yeah.
God damn,
Yeah.
another 9.8, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Leg and Red Hood and fucking A, man. Dynamite, everybody.
Dude, it is not Diglett, dude. Come on.
Look at this shit. Every time I pick up a book, I'm like, I don't know how to react, but
Oh my gosh,
this
another
is
9.8.
That's awesome.
This is the metal number 3.
Oh yeah, the Jaws.
Cool.
This is the Jaws closing in on the girl from a different
Fuck
angle.
yeah.
But this was one of my favorite metals early on. And Mark wrote "Don't go into the water" with a little shark.
You got to put that side by side with the other one.
You're gonna make me knock
Early,
down a
at
bunch
least
of
when
stuff.
you put them up, when you display them.
gotta
Yeah,
hold-
Shout
later
out to
on. Later on.
Sovieta.
Just we want to see the other one.
Oh, how about oof, look at this one. Shit.
Let's see the boobs.
Wow. All right.
Ooh, that's my
Oh,
favorite.
this
One of my
was-
all-time favorite, John. That's John, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, you do have an idea. That's
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite Mark Spears covers. I
Yes.
still
Yeah.
don't own one. Hopefully, Mark put one aside for me, and I'm so jealous of that book right now.
Brian, don't you
Yeah,
like the
well-
Uncle Sam stuff?
I do,
Just in
bro. That's
general?
what I collect.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I that's one of my
Right.
main collecting niches.
This was an exclusive drop through the original Discord for Monsters, and I was lucky enough to acquire this and the regular card stocks, and I brought it to him to sign, and he was cool enough to give me like multiple signatures, which I always wanted.
So good, bro.
And yeah, and so it's amazing. I had a 9.8. I just love this book, and I love these grades. Oh man, this is insane. Are you ready for this one? Fuck. All right. This is from
so
the Comic
jealous,
Tom drop.
Shout out to
whatnot.
Hey,
This
I love
was
Comic Tom.
limited-
He's a good dude.
Ah,
I agree.
This one is limited to, I want to say, I think 25 or something. This was the J. Scott
Oh, yeah.
Campbell.
Fucking so
And I got a
good,
9.9 on this.
Mary Jane
Woo!
homage. That's sick.
Yeah. And then I asked Mark to do his old school signature on this, which was just the Spears
Mm-hmm.
name that you'll find on a lot of, like, this is an old ass sketch that he did.
Yep.
And you could see that's how he used to sign back in the days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I asked him to do it on that, and man, this is great. And the beauty of this book, it's the black and white, but they did a touch spot foil on her hair and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
I've
to
seen
Tom
that
Garcia.
So it's a pretty unique book. It's such a great grade on this book too, 9.9. I'm still waiting on my first 10, but oh man, this is another one. Look at this.
It's like they go into perpetuity.
Bro, I'm so
Yeah.
jealous. Holy shit, bro.
So I got this Huntsville
Oh, I love
foil.
that.
This is the whole crew on one cover. Trying to get all the colors there.
I think
But
I think
just
you're up there
amazing.
right now, John, with what's his name? Mark Boa. Like you have the Spears collection. You're up there with Mark Boa right now. So
I'm
congratulations
getting there.
on this
I'm
silver
gonna
one,
have to
bro.
go. I'm gonna have to go.
I agree
Get
with that.
get Mark Boa, choke him out in his.
We got to
soup or
get Mark
something.
Boa on the show sometime. Yeah.
Uh,
You got two
I
of
got
those,
another
bro.
copy of these.
It's a
Well, this
9.6,
is the
but I don't care.
cardstock.
You got two of them. Okay.
Yeah, the
Holy
other one
cow.
was a foil. This is a cardstock. and
second 9-6,
so you can actually
all of the 9-8s, and not one 9-0.
yeah. And instead of him going crazy with the names, I just told him put some stars around, give it more of a patriotic thing. But man, it's such a great cover. Oh, here we go. Look at that. We can put this next to the metal, like Nate said. This is the cardstock version of the foil I showed you, so it's a little easier to see all the colors. But man, I mean, look at the art on this, man. That's sharp. I mean, like, how does it get crazy? And
put it closer, John.
I don't like Billy laying in bed looking at this thing.
Can't see.
Yeah, right.
Where are your hands, Billy?
Yeah.
Wait.
Hashtag jizz finger.
And then what's great is the little detail of the trade just in the ripple of the water above them.
I love that cover.
And the bubbles. I mean, come on, man. That's definitely a candidate for a cover of the year.
That was her name.
Boy.
Actually.
If anybody likes the nuns that he does, wait till you see this one.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I don't own one.
Oh, I know Brian likes that.
Yep.
I like that.
Look at this. And he did the remark of a rosary with the cross upside down.
John, you don't know how good that is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an extra? He did it on the top of it?
Yeah. That's a remark.
This is extra.
That's
rosary.
sick.
Yeah.
It's traditionally without anything there. What happened was there was a guy, we call him Ric Flair. Yes,
I know Ric Flair. Yeah, shout out to Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, super nice guy, man. And he did. He had this sign before me, his copy, and I watched Mark do it. But he had like all of these upside down crosses done around her, and I was like, well, I want to do something like that. But I said it would be cool to just put like the rosary beads around her praying hands with an upside down cross to make it a little more evil. I don't know, but
yeah, it is beautiful. Yeah. Fire.
Anyway, this is just one of my favorite. I love the
that one's
the
nice
covers.
because it's so subtle. I mean, like,
what a way to end, to have the last slab. Check this out, man. Now this is something super amazing.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Wow.
This is the very first anytime anybody ever saw Monsters, which was the ash can and the art book that he released like a year before issue 1. And I asked him to do his original old school signature again, which is we joke around and call it Speeb, but it's Spears. But man, you have no idea how hard it is. Look at the back cover. To get one of these in a high grade. And
John, did you think about having him sign both sides just because that you get that black with Dracula? Or
it's too late now, Nate.
Hey, you can always crack it.
No. I'm happy with this, cool. And
it's great.
I don't want to risk getting anything done grade wise. I love it just like this. I would have loved it even without the save, but the fact that I got to meet, I mean, like I said, listen, how lucky are we to call that guy a friend and to know him personally? I feel like it's just so great. That's why I'm willing to get on a plane for this guy. He is one of the greatest guys to be around, and I'm really, really proud to call him a friend, and proud to hold his work up, man. Like, as far as his books keeping me back in the hobby with modern books. I mean, I'm always going to collect old books, but I have the art book in a 9.8, and so to put this now next to it,
Yeah. Congrats.
But Brian, you have this, don't you?
I do have one. I just haven't had it graded yet.
Get it graded, man.
And well, you know me, man. It's not necessarily, but I do want to get some of this stuff graded. But I just love the fact. By the way, John, what you just said and about how cool it is to have this stuff and to be friends with the guy.
Right.
I want to bring up something really quick because this is a perfect little segue into it. I get comments like this all the time, and shout out to Easy's comic book and collecting. I'm not saying that he's throwing any shade or anything, but he made a comment. He said, Mark Spears, said in Jan Brady's voice. This channel really loves promoting him for sure. And I made a comment, and I get it, bro. I totally get it. I made a comment, and I said, we definitely appreciate Mark's contributions to the industry and his appearances on the show. There is something to be said about how cool it is. I talked about this with Adam the other day, and being able to be friends with some of the creators that we really champion here on the show is a big deal to me. It means a lot, It means a lot to be friends with these guys. I'm always going to root for Mark, no matter what Mark does. I'm going to root for him because I know the story of Mark. I know where he's been, where he's come from. He's been trying to break into this industry for a long time, and that's important to me. And same with Sveta Shabina, Suspiria, Flops Comics, Pete Carroll, Monkey Mouth. Like there's Lobos, Maria Wolf. There's all these artists and creators out there that we've really fallen in love with on this channel that we support, and it means a lot to us to be friends with them and to support them in everything they do. And Mark is a good dude, and I will never not support him. Shout out to Tony Fleece. Shout out to Trish Forstner. Shout out to Tone Rodriguez. All these creators that we've become friends with on this show. Josh Blaylock. I'm missing a lot of them, but Brian Polito, you know what I mean? Like Billy
Lobos.
Tucci, there's all these
Will
guys
Jack.
that it means a lot to us to have the ability to bring them on these shows and to bring them to their fans and to support them in the way that we support them. That makes this fun, and we continue doing this show and this content because of that. So it feels important to us. So, and shout out to James as well, who's also taken a jump into this creator world. It meant a lot to get that remark that he sent me of his first creator's work. I love my creators first. If you guys don't know, we continue to update that. Beyond Wednesday's creator first list, you can find a link to it in all of the projects that we do. Derek Neiman has been a big help with me, and I lost 50% of the content of this list, where I write down all the creator first, whether if they're known for a character, it's the first time they did the character, it's the first time they ever had their first published work. I lost 50% of the list, and I've been trying to put this, and I've been working on this list for 10 plus years, and I lost 50% of it. I've been recreating the remainder of it. We have a huge list of all of the creators first, whether it's the first time doing a character they're known for, it's their first published work, it's their first amateur published work. It goes really deep. And if you guys want to be part of this list, it's a living list. You can make updates to it, and if you put updates into it, I will see the updates like this. Brian Klotz said this should be Alpha Flight number 53, first work for Jim Lee. I'll look into that. Like, if you want to add first work into stuff, that's what I'm looking for. And this is what I collected early on in my collecting world. And I know a lot of people love this stuff. So shout out to all the creators out there that continue to do amazing things. I'm looking forward to MegaCon this year. Hopefully, it'll be my first time meeting Mark in person. I'm definitely going to try my best to get to Huntsville this year. I really want to meet Suspiria. I can't wait until the moment I get to meet Sveta in person, and she gets to come out of Ukraine. Shout out to Pete Carroll and Flops Comics in the UK, two great creators I love. There's so many creators that I've fallen in love with throughout the years. Will Jack, Hyung Yum, Maria Wolf. I've met Maria. I met Tony Fleece. I met Trish Forstner. These are the fun things about creating this content. And Billy, I know you're a big proponent of this too. I mean, I don't know if you've ever met Perio or Carla in person, but I know you've been friends with them.
Unfortunately, but eventually it'll happen. Like, that's the one day that'll be the best day ever. But you know what I mean? I've talked to him so many times, though, on streams together, just personally, and I just can't wait to meet those two. But I understand what you mean, though. Like, even not meeting him, like, I'm good friends with Ivan Tao, those two that we just talked about, Puppeteer Lee, and we stay in contact. And for us, I'm an art lover. Like, it comes down to art, so like, just being in their atmosphere, being able to talk to them whenever I want and stuff like that, and it's just, and they're friends. It's cool. That's why Comic-Cons are so cool, because you can go meet people like, Claremont, or I met him like a million times, and all these other guys, and then they remember you, and like, you have conversations, you get to know them, and like, when you watch, like when I watched Perez do a sketch for me. You know, he was like a master, dude. Like 5 minutes and he was done. He was just busting him out for people. Seeing people work on a piece for you, and they, you know, they just did that whole. That's the whole love of it for me. You know what I mean?
I got to be honest. There's one creator that I really hope to one day get him back on the channel. You guys know how I feel about Rob Liefeld. He's the GOAT to me. Like, I love Rob Liefeld. I love the content that he creates. I love everything about him. I think he's a classic ambassador of comic books, and I hope we can get Rob on this platform again. But you're 100% right. There's something to be said. I hope that in the future there's something in the world of the comic book industry where they have like a PR group that will come on channels like that, will set up interviews like that, and, you know, make those types of moments, you know, continue. Because when you put them on YouTube or put them on social media, it's forever. When you put it on the internet, it's forever, and it means a lot. So shout out to all those creators that come on shows like ours, like Billy's, like all the content creators out there in the comic book world. That means a lot. And, you know, continue doing it because it opens you up to new fans and it creates new fans for you. So, and I know Mark and a lot of the other creators realize that. So it's a lot of fun. Anybody else have any new pickups for the week?
Real quick, let me just
I was about to say, what after John showed, man, that's like being the valedictorian of summer school. There's no way anybody else needs to be going.
Let me just show this real quick. Arthur Shadam is going to be at my LCS Royal Collectibles in Queens, New York. That's in Forest Hills. This is the sketchbook he's going to have there for that signing. If you guys are in the local area, that's Wednesday, January 14th, which is in less than 2 weeks, like 10 days.
He does great sketches too.
But man, but this sketchbook, I looked through it already. It's a really, really cool sketchbook. I'm a big fan of his art, and I know Brian is too. With his,
Other than my Watcher sketch, man.
Yeah. But so if you guys are anybody who's in the area who's interested in getting this sketchbook or getting his signature to sign on any of your books, find your way to Royal Collectibles on Wednesday, January 14th.
Your shop has a lot of guys, or it seems like it has a lot of.
They get a lot of. Lately, they've been getting a lot of people come to the show. We've had Chris Claremont, Larry Hama, who was the. There were a couple. We had Lou Ferrigno, just recently too.
That's right.
It's always a great turnout, and the store is super great. And there's a few people that watch this right now that might even be in the local area. They're regular customers there, so it's going to be super cool having Saddam there.
Yeah, man, I want to get him to sign a bunch of my. I've talked about this before, but Marvel Zombies was one of the books that got me back into collecting. You know, him and Robert, his covers, Robert Kirkman's stories, Sean Phillips interiors. Such a great series. That's one of the things that got me back into collecting that time. That and Adam Hughes' Catwoman 51. So it was that was an amazing time for comic books. So, anybody else got any pickups tonight?
That's mine.
I picked up for Sabretooth.
All right, let me see Billy's really quick.
Well, no, do Iron Fist first.
Hold on,
bro.
what is that? Let's see the Batman.
No.
There we go.
Love it.
Where was that from?
Dude, there's a little Lego place down the street from my house that's just like, it's not Lego, but they sell everything Lego. And I got my new license plate that says bats on it, and I wanted to get a Lego and to put in the car.
That's sick.
I was gonna ask you, what do you do with those? But I mean, you do Legos, you build Legos, or you just want?
No, I just got the figure so I could have them rock in my car because I got a new license plate.
That's sick, bro. Alex, let's see what you got, brother, because that was amazing right there. Ooh, first appearance of fucking Sabretooth. Oh my god.
Yep.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Picked that up today for 70.
70, not too shabby, bro.
Not too shabby. I'm gonna send it to Red Hood.
Even better.
Yep.
Anybody else got any pickups?
I bought new frames, so I'm added and framed some shit.
Well, let's see
it, man.
Yeah, fucking A.
Let's see some of that.
How exciting that is! You guys have already seen the art.
I love framed.
Whoa,
Ooh,
there it is.
Yeah,
what are you
that was
talking
worth it,
about?
bro.
Get out of here, bro. You gotta show
That was
that.
fucking epic, dude.
That was worth it, bro.
Frizzen, both Frizzen
Aye.
artwork. Oh my
Oh.
god, bro.
Dude.
Lots
Mark
of ton
Spears
action there,
who?
boy.
Mark Spears who?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You
you
show
gotta
an original
get my
Frizzen
iron
artwork.
fist.
Get out of here,
What
bro.
is going on here, dude?
Yeah.
I'm
Anybody
going
else?
after another one too.
Nate, you got
that
any
she
pickups?
put out, but
Not, there's stuff around, but after John's showing,
Nate,
I think
this
that's
shit's
a week
everywhere.
off.
Do it.
Nate,
That's a
do us
week off.
Nate, just do us a favor and show us the Batman one.
Yeah, I want to see it. One
And
more
You gotta
time.
go to the bank. It's with the Mickey Mantle and some other stuff.
I'm gonna open up an account there.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, before we call it a night, I want to give a big shout out to our boy Red Hood, who you guys know, he's one of my favorite people in the world. And he put out he showed these little Funko Pops that he's making. Look at this.
Cool.
Are you kidding me, bro? Hold on, look at this. You got a big clutch one coming. What are we doing here?
Hey.
There we go. Look at how good that
Are
is,
those like
bro.
real? Are those real figures or is it just pictures?
I don't know, but I hope he makes them, bro. I hope
They're
he gets
pictures.
these made.
You can actually go on Funko's websites and you can actually create your own, but they're
With the
not to
seat,
that
though?
extent. They're very basic.
Not with that
Like,
chair, bro.
Yeah. Well, not with like the LA hat. I mean, it's like basic. Like, can you have a cap or can you have a beard or
Right.
not a beard? Like,
He's
it's
messing around with
basic.
AI.
Yeah.
So these are just
Hood
pictures.
is all AI right now. That's all.
Yeah,
it
he's
is.
going crazy.
Those are still cool though.
Yeah, they're great.
Hood has always been AI. You guys just don't realize that, but
That's
Hood
right.
has been an AI avatar this whole time. So, hey, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We love you guys. Again, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. An amazing year for all of us. Much love and respect, and shout out to AOA Comics, who rest in peace. We love you, brother. And shout out to everybody fighting the good fight. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next time right here on Beyond Wednesdays. Much love. Adios.